Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be taking a look at the shop items, going over the outfit pieces, decorations, poses, as well as the prices. So there are going to be a couple that won't be in here. They're just not something I'm looking to purchase myself. So I do apologize in advance for that. And let's get right into the video. So first I'm going to start off with the Steps Through Time top-up event, where if you spend real money in game, you will get what's called a venture point. So this means that you would spend them on either the featured, Stellite Purchase, Mirror Journey, Treasured, Wing Petals, Heartwarming Moment, or Unbridled Brilliance. So anything that costs you real money in game will get you what's called adventure energy. So on the official Infinity Nikki top-up website, it actually shows you for what you're spending, how many adventure points or adventure energy that you're going to receive from it. So for example, if I buy this pack here, it's the Time Flow Prism Pack 1, it's $1.29 because it's discounted for $1.29. So if I buy this, I get 60 of the adventure energy. And then let's say if I buy a monthly gifts, which is $6.99, then I get 300 of the adventure energy, as well as if I get, let's say, I don't know, let's say I want to buy some Stellarites. So if I buy, let's say, the $20 pack, that is going to give me 980 stellar or 80 adventure energy. So it is, if you want to take a look at how much it is before you buy it like in game, or if you just want to buy it off of the Top Up Center website, it is official through Infinity Nikki. I've actually used it a couple of times myself, if for some reason I can't buy it in the game. So it tells you right here, so you can kind of like see how much you need and then kind of go from there if you are looking to purchase in-game items to get these outfits. So now we're going to go into Twilight Finale's outfit pieces. So this is a 3-star outfit that has 7 total pieces altogether. This is the full outfit. And then these are the dyes that are available for the outfit. So unfortunately there is no black or white. It's just the standard dyes that end in the blue palette here that you get for glowing up. And then we move into Forgotten Song, which is the 4-star outfit that is on the top-up event. It does have 9 total pieces, and I'm gonna go over each one so you can see them. And these are the color palettes that are available for dyeing. So we have all of the regular 4-star dyes, as well as they do have the black and gray, or more like a gray and white colors that are available to use on this palette, along with some pinks as well, and blues and so on. So just your regular dyeing palettes for 4-star outfits. The outfit does have poses as well, so this is the first pose called Gentle Invitation. And then we have the next pose that's called Wipeout. And the next pose that's called Timeless View. It also comes with a cloak from Momo called Fallen Leaves. This is the cloak. And it comes with a pose for Momo called Butterfly Chase. And so it also comes with a decoration called Voyage Hot. And then it also comes with a decoration called Voyage Hot Air Balloon. So this is it here. You can interact with it from the looks of it, where you can actually ascend in the air. So this is Nikki going up in the air. Keep in mind, if you do want to use it on your island, the load limit or the load amount for it is 2,000. So that is something to keep in mind if you are trying to use it. It seems like it is pretty heavy for the load, but you can take pictures in it. It doesn't look like there's any other poses that can be used. It looks like it goes pretty high. This is it all around. And yeah, that is basically this for the hot air balloon, and then you can just land once you're done. Next we have the decoration called Crescent Moon Swing. So this item can also be placed on your island. Again, keep in mind this one has a really large load limit. It is 25,000 for the load limit. So this is what it looks like. And then I will even show you in the picture. So it is quite beautiful, but it's also quite massive. It is a massive decoration. And then I'll show you Nikki in it as well. So if you go like that, Nikki actually goes on the moon here. And then if you actually look, before we went into, let's see here. So if you look over at the side here, Momo is actually on the planet over at the side, which is really cute. And then if we take a picture, it does look like it turns kind of like a different color at one point. Yeah, it's going purple and it is swaying. So it's kind of giving me a little bit of motion sickness looking at it swaying. I know it is a swing, but it actually moves the whole screen. So I'm going to actually exit out of this just to kind of avoid getting super, motion sickness from it. But it is quite pretty. Just keep in mind, if you are taking pictures with it, the whole screen moves. So I'm just going to get up from that. It is beautiful. You can even take pictures with it behind you, which I think would be quite beautiful as well. Obviously you'd like play around with it a bit and maybe even make like the back sort of let's see, like kind of like that, and then like, and maybe if it was like dark out and you had something behind, like it is quite a beautiful decoration. But there are just the two things I would keep in mind, like the swaying, so the motion sickness, as well as the load. So yeah, again, the load is 25,000, so it's quite heavy. So this is the across time decoration. I have it currently on my island. The load amount for this decoration on your island is going to be 30,000. So it is a massive decoration from what we're seeing here. It is quite beautiful. Honestly, like, it is really pretty. A beautiful hourglass. You see some like diamond shapes here, maybe like stars, I suppose. Very, very pretty. Yeah, it is nice, but again, like, if you want to have all of these decorations on your island, like I've mentioned a few times in this video, just keep that in mind that they are quite a lot for just one decoration to be placed. You can place this in other open world areas, such as like the Sea of Stars, or if you just want to use it in solo mode, you can place it anywhere in the world. But if you want it for your island, this is something to keep in mind. For across time, unfortunately, I haven't been able to get it to work correctly for me on my island, so I'm just going to go over what the tutorial says here. It says the decoration across time allows for solo or co-op interactions. Stylists can transform into streams of light swimming upwards through the sea of time. In solo mode, stylists can preserve their current figure within the hourglass. So we see Nikki in the hourglass here, and they're going to preserve her current look. And then it says, by touching the traces left in the hourglass, stylists can exchange the clothing they were wearing at the moment after the interaction, recreating their past styles. So this was the part that wasn't able to work for me. So unfortunately, I can't demonstrate this myself at the moment, at least, but I wanted to at least show you how it works. And then it says, in co-op mode, stylists can swap clothing with their friends after the interaction and experience each other's unique styles. So next we're going to be looking into the Dreamscape butterflies. This is a decoration that you can purchase, so it can be used for open world as well as on your island. You also get 680 diamonds with it, as well as 1 monthly gifts, and it does cost $13.99 Canadian. So depending on where you live, like if you live in the US or somewhere else, it might be a little bit more or a little bit less depending, because my price is in Canadian dollars. So it was $13.99 for me to purchase this decoration here. And then we have the Fluttering Echoes decoration. So I have placed it on my island, just to keep in mind that the Fluttering Echoes decoration is 20,000 load limit, or load amount, I guess, for it on your island. And then you use it by hopping up, and then you can interact with it. And Nikki kind of like floats around. It's really cute. Again, it is pretty massive, just like all the other decorations that we've seen. They are pretty big, so if you want to put them on your island, it's definitely something to consider when purchasing, because we only have a certain amount of load limit, right? So definitely something to keep in mind on how you want to use it. If you just want to use it in the open world, you can do that as well. But I wanted to showcase it on the island just to show you how it looks and also tell you about the load limit. So this is her. This is it all around. It's just a big flower. Very cute, very fairy-like. Next we have our clothing shop. So the first outfit that we have is called Miss Singer, and this one is a 3-star outfit, and you can obtain it for 300 stellarites. The next one that we're looking at is called Momo Power, and this one is also a 3-star outfit, and you can obtain it for 60 stellarites, both in the clothing store. I'm going to go through the outfit pieces along with the skin tones for the outfit called Miss Singer. So this is the full outfit. And then for the dyes, since it is a 3-star outfit, we are going to have the 3-star dye palette with it. So we're looking at some pinks, and then we have the glow up where you can unlock the blues. Unfortunately, there is no black or white with this. This is just the basic 3-star palette. Next, we're going to be looking at the 3-star outfit called Momo Power. So this is the full outfit, and then I'm going to go into the pieces along with the skin tones. For the dyeing, again, this is a 3-star outfit, so we're going to see the same 3-star palette, and then you can unlock the blues when glowing up the outfit. Next, we have Dragon Lullaby. So this one is 450 diamonds, and what you get is a crown, a cape, and the handheld dragon, along with a pose for the dragon as well. So you are able to dye these pieces. This is a 5-star piece. There are only limited dyes that are available. So we do have the first, second, third, fourth, and then we have 5 and 6. So it doesn't really look like there's any pinks. The dragon itself is already black. As far as like whites go, we have a pink here. There is kind of like this color under the Starlit Chronos tree that's kind of white, which is kind of nice. Like it does look like pretty white if you were looking to dye the dragon white. If you wanted to dye the dragon pink, we do have this light pink under the Bibikun Furball Hug. There's also this one here under the Starlit Chronos tree as well that's kind of like a light pink. There's purples. We have red, which is also the glow up version of the dragon because you are able to glow it up. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of options when it comes to it. It's very, very limited. For example, this is the dragon after I fully glowed it up. It is this red color. And then if we go to the dyes with the glow up little baby dragon here, it's still the same. Like they're kind of just like the same colors. Well, they are the same colors, but this is what they sort of look like. They just have that like red undertone to them. So again, there really is no like real white, but you can get kind of like close with some of the other colors. So you can kind of like mimic a white color if that's what you're looking for. And then you can also kind of get close to like pinks as well, but there's no like real pink. Like this one's pretty pinky purple to me. And then we have the makeup under the Her Bold Adventure. So it is a full makeup set that does include contacts as well. So it's 5 total pieces, along with 180 diamonds. It does cost 180 stellarite. Well guys, that is everything for today's video. If you did find it helpful, please consider liking and subscribing for more Infinity Nikki content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!